Looks like it. Alright. Should be good. What? What? There's only a one mover here? Really? What? Interesting. Oh, CJ. Wait, CJ, you're gonna be in Vegas, right? Yeah, Vegas next week. Let's go. Dude, it will be so good. It will be so much fun. You get in Wednesday night? Hey, I'm getting in Wednesday as well. So that'll be perfect. Ready to party. CJ, are you coming with anybody? What's going on here? What's up with this puzzle? I assume it's something to do with like a bishop e4. But do we go king e1 or king e3 first? Is the question. I would assume king e3. I shouldn't assume though. Yo ho, all type of player in the queue. Dun dun dun. Watch out. You is ready with it. Yeah, I mean this and then the bishop e4 just looks winning. Don 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 don. I think you got first really three times in a row. Dang, you like your Thursday games, man. You're always so ready to go with it. That's a pretty serious threat right there, which we need to do something about. So of course we're gonna play queen c4. Now don't be tricked. Enjoying the stream? I mean, I'm glad to hear it. Glad it brings you some enjoyment. Okay. Because there's a follow-up, queen d2, and pick up this bishop. Oh ho ho ho. Whoa, the best chess player has joined the queue too. Dang, I don't know if I can beat the best chess player. That might be a bit rough for me. Wait a second. What? All right, that was a puzzle. That was a thing. That was a thing. Okay. Dang. All right. Today you played Stockfish 8. You had a draw till move 30 and good drawing chances, but no Stockfish, not even a chance. I mean Stockfish 8 on Lichess level. Well, how high does it go on Lichess? What's considered peak level? $3,000. That's. So what's Stockfish 8 rated? Or is that the 3000? My bad. It played 99. I played 94. I mean, you should do better. Only 94? That's slacking. Interesting. Position is interesting. $3,600. Do you think I could draw a 3600 engine? I don't know about that. I know about that one. Okay. Let's we can make this. Wait, hold on. Yeah. That one's kind of nasty. All right, we got a 50. We got a 50. I actually like this one. Just cause of the queen sack, you know? I always enjoy myself a good queen sacrifice. No, 3000 leech S8. Really? Nah, that can't be right. You kept equal with it for 30 moves? Not to say that you can do that, but I mean, you should get smoked by a 3000 engine. You made an engine battle. Stockfish newest version already had +1 and 6 moves. That's crazy to me. Paul, hello. Welcome, welcome. Alright, I'll type a player. I think I'm ready. I got my 50 on the puzzle rush, so. Beaches, how's it going? Wait, I should change. No, it's set. Let's go. I just can't send. Why can't you send to me? What happened? Very strange. I assume you want 10 minutes because you usually want 10 minutes. Janie Panny, how's it going? Do I want to raid? I mean, I'm not against raids. I always appreciate raids. Raids are always a good time. Oh, it's gonna give me whites. All right. What are we in the mood for? I want something crazy. Actually, I want some wild chests today. Which one? Let's do this one. Just trying to survive life. Well, yeah, that's fair. Life does come a-knocking. Too often. One sec. This is kind of like a reverse Queen's Gambit. We could play a reverse Budapest right now. E4. That sounds interesting. Do I know how to play a reverse Budapest? I do not. But we can figure it out. H4's gotta be a benefit, right? Didn't hear it because of ads. Well, I don't know if there was anything too crazy. So you should be good. You should be good. Okay. When playing upside down is easier. Yeah. We'll switch back. We'll switch back. But I'm trying to remember when we reverse it. Hopefully this is right. I'm not sure about knight f6. I said you for raid. And did I win? But they are going to Emily. Rip. Dang. You know, we kind of like Emily too. So that I guess that works. The only thing I don't know, because I thought this would be better. I thought that's generally supposed to be better because of this e6 push. I just don't know. I just don't know if I should force e6 or not. That's my one question. That's my one question. Said to them, Caden is a world champion, and that probably is what sent them down. World championship. They don't. Cannot. Dang. Your name is Archess. Okay. A-Ard or Ard? Kind of vibing with this music. Opening, I don't feel too bad about the opening so far. I feel successful. You know, feels like a success. We didn't die. We played h4, move 1, and you know, it's a somewhat reasonable position. A no break. Okay. How am I? I'm doing pretty well. I'm a little bit tired, but you know, that's kind of normal for me, I guess. Although this is a better kind of tired. Sometimes I'm tired because I struggle sleeping. I'm tired because I actually like exercised yesterday. Did a good hour of exercise and still getting back to it. So oh, boom. Doing well. Do I have nightmares of Kramnik beating me? Nah. Wow, that's a nice message. I know, right? Jenny, can you believe I put up with this abuse from Boom? I mean, it's just crazy. Cannot believe I haven't banned this guy yet. But you know, what can you do? When they send mean messages, you try and send kindness. Ugh. I think I want to do this. I mean, D3 feels like a move I want to play. This is also maybe a little interesting. I don't know how it's interesting, but it feels a little interesting. Love to bring that topic. Oh, don't move the queen. Don't grab the wrong piece. Looks away to read chat. Love to bring that topic up. Oh, boom! I appreciate the love. I must be so deep in your heart that you kind of forget you love me sometimes because you keep bringing that up. But you know, whatever. Mochi, howdy. How's it going? Welcome to chat and the stream. It's a great place to be, full of positive messages and definitely not thinking to myself that Kramnik should go. Anyways, how you doing, Mochi? C3 now. I take on F6. Yeah, I take on F6. Try and keep it simple. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, 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 no. I don't see it. I really don't see it, but it's pretty sure it's there. Oh, does that work? Okay, hold on. I'm thinking about this one. That's... Yeah, okay. Alright. Wait, Mochi, why'd you get banned? Don't do stuff that will get you banned. Getting banned is not recommended. Now, some people surely flirt with the line, but... surely flirt with it, but don't do that. Jenny, I mean, playing so classical is good. Sometimes it's just nice to put your heart and soul into a game. Alright, we're trusting the calculation. We are trusting the calculation. Now, a little bit of a note here. On the line I calculated is, okay, yeah, he takes, of course, take... I can remove this. So we're coming up on some branching path. Yeah, he goes here. I want to say there should be a win here. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I haven't spotted it. I do have repetition here. But the move that I'm actually going to play and was planning on is this one. Queen takes b7. So I give up 2 knights. But his king's on f5. I take a piece. I'm only down 1 point of material. And his rook's in trouble. So, Ninja, how's it going? It's okay. Caden, what's the difference? Wasn't there g4? You're saying g4, but wait, what if king takes? Is it there? Is that the line? Or king e5, what's the difference? Because I couldn't find something after king e5. Why bishop e6? Oh, duh. The queen e6 still. Ah, g4. Yeah, g4, maybe. Rook g1, king h3, though? What's the killer blow? Because he has g4 protecting. Do I check first? Does it matter? Kind of leaning towards just taking the rook, you know? Keeping it simple. I'm a fan of simplicity. I'm a big fan of simplicity. He said you cheated even though I didn't. I'm low elo. You're 700 when you're normally 1500 elo. Wait, how quickly did you drop from 1500 to 700? And you take on b7 then, threatening queen h1. Okay, I don't hate that. Could agree. Seems possible. Alright, alright. I mean, you can sack. An option. Hopefully I didn't blunder my face. Hopefully we didn't blunder the face. Your brother was playing on your account and he's like 200. Ah. Yeah, that's not smart. Don't let other people play on your account. That is bannable. I mean, because you also have to remember, Mochi, that like giving away rating or sandbagging is also against the rules. So even if you didn't cheat, they could easily convict you as like, hey, this looks like you're just giving away rating. Should spend more time on this. Is G4 the only escape? I'm trying to go for like very convenient. Yeah, maybe I needed G4. Okay, I still can go here and that endgame's winning. Which is probably what I should do, honestly. Just get the queens off the board. Because I could go for this, but that's... Maybe it's a slightly scary... I'm just trying to keep it simple, you know? Less a challenge, more being up for mauling. Hey, I mean, you never know. Sometimes I do some really dumb things in these games. Walius, GG. Let's check it. Although I was liking that G4 suggestion. We get a double brilliant. Let's go. We get a double brilliant. Okay, yeah, Queen B7's good. I imagine... No, wait, Queen E6? Okay, it's computer nonsense, but eventually, yeah, okay, so G4 was better. Yeah. Oh, no. Man. Anyways. Best chess player. Good gracious. We calculated the knight takes f7 very well, but could have been much cleaner. That actually would have been a wild... How to challenge on chess.com. Wait, you don't know, you just send it to here. You challenge me to chess Sharkz. Good thing you believed me, all type of player. I would have believed me too. Got to 1,000 elo in 2 days. Now just got to get back 500 more. Yeah, Mochi. You don't have the option. It is a bit different now. Where you have to custom challenge and then search. It is a little annoying. See, you told me your username. I can chess. I can send you a rapid challenge. Trying to protect f7 all time. I just didn't see how. I mean, you can't, man. Wait, Archess, you're telling me you're 2400, but you don't know how to send a challenge on chess.com? That's wild, bro. That's crazy. Alright, what time control did you want? Rapid, blitz, or bullet, Mochi. 10-0, 3-0, or 1-0. We play 3-0, 2 games, 1-0, 1 or 4 games. 10-0 is 1 game. Nah. Yes, rapid, yes. That what the yes was for. I'm a little off on my timing. Alright. I'm gonna send the challenge. If it's accepted. Oh, you want bullet. Oh, you want bullet. Oh, you sent it to me. Okay, you sent it to me. Nice. It's bullet. This he could have it. If it was blitz, I'd try and avoid him taking, but it's bullet, so okay. We did calculate a little bit. We did calculate just a little bit, just enough, you know, just enough to know. What the heck? That's a piece. All right, all right. Oh, he's trying to get zesty with it. That's crazy how that worked out. You know which thing I mean? Oh yeah, the predict the move was sweet. I actually don't know why they got rid of it. Ninja, the other ninja. Wait, we have Sacrificial Ninja and KC Ninja in chat at the same time. We need a ninja duel. Stat. Ninja duel. I mean, I feel like it's some anti-cheating reason that they would have gotten rid of it, but I just don't understand how that exactly works, personally. Because I think there's no other reason to get rid of it unless you have some sort of anti-cheat concern about players, like, guessing moves on games. Slow and steady. Slow. Excuse me. I like pre-moved that in my head that I didn't even shoot. Okay, if you hang that rook again, this time I will take it. Oh well. Tactics? Why take a rook when you can win a rook with tactics? You know? The easier way. Why be up a rook when you can lose a rook? Alright, we gotta go a little fast here. Ah! French. Oh, Dory, how's it going? They got rid of predict the move. Like when you're spectating, you can't predict the move. Ninja's just chilling, man. I like it. Oh my guy. Oh, dun 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 dun. All right. Move order. Oh, we just take this. Never mind. We don't have to worry about getting the knight out of there. We're fine. We're chilling. We can just take the bishop. Okay. I'll pick up the pace a little bit here. Yeah, move prediction's been gone for a good while. This is truth. Doesn't mean we can't miss it. Just because someone's gone for a long period of time doesn't mean you're not allowed to miss them anymore. GGG. Nah, never mind, never mind. queen's going on an adventure. Ooh, the other side. No, I actually don't want you to take my pawn. Thank you. Still don't want you to take it. Still okay. We're still fine. Alright, well, you know, a little snug queen. A little snug queen never hurt anybody. I don't know. I'm gonna hang that pawn at some point, probably. Gonna hang that at some point, too. Better trade it. A little psych out. I did do something. GG's, GG's. GG's. That's the 4 games. That's the bullet right there. Much appreciations. All right, Paul. Max, how's it going? Paul, send me your challenge or let me know time control username and I can send it. That wasn't too bad. Have I tried to beat Lee Chess level 8? I have not. I'm not much of a play against computers or bots type person. Yeah. Because there are two ways of playing it, right? Either I play fast and then like usually it does something really stupid because it's a faster time control. Or I play long, but I mean I just feel like it's soul sucking to play a long game against a bot. Yeah, it's just I mean I know there's a group for it. I know a lot of people do it, but you try to draw with good prep, you draw, I feel. Yeah, I mean, potentially. Paul, are you there? Let me know. Paul 1E4. No. Yeah, but then it's just if it's good prep, it's just computer versus computer. If I just play memorized preparation, I'm playing computer moves against the computer. What's the point? I mean, as a memorization test, if you're checking your prep, I guess, you know, that kind of works. That's share a quick game. I mean, you can share it. It did not work. I tried to look at the link and it's just the link to analysis. All right. I'm not hearing from Paul. I think we go to Janie. He almost drew. He didn't draw. Ninja. Yeah, I mean, not to kill the buzz, but the realization against computers is if you play them enough. Oh, Paul is there. Okay, Paul is. Computer froze. Okay. Well, let me know when your computer is unfrozen. Or, I mean, maybe you typing is the unfreeze and I just sent the challenge. Yeah, like if you play a computer enough, you will get a result against it. Typically, if you play, I mean, unless it's like stupid high level, but if you play the same opening, most lower level computers you'll find some habits of what they play, and you'll eventually be able to take games off. At least that's been my experience. So that's where I just don't. It's a lot of just memorizing. A lot of memorizing. Decode, how's it going? Alright, I'm gonna send the challenge again, Paul. Hopefully you see it. Hopefully your chess.com's not freaking out. Now you played a random opening? Alright, alright. I feel like my play is tilted at the moment, but why not get tilted against Caden, right? I mean, you know, why not? Although it's kind of crazy to me. Okay, I just don't get this. Some people actually get tilted losing to me. And I just don't understand it. Because the people I'm referring to are like... Okay, obviously people, like other title players can get tilted. You know, anyone can get tilted, it's not. But what blows my mind is when a lower rated player does get tilted losing to me. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I can't imagine getting tilted losing to Magnus. And I'm not talking about, like, adopting people. But even then, like, I don't know if I get too tilted getting adopted by Magnus. No, it's not even viewers. Like, it's people also in person. Like, I've never understood this. But some people just actively do not like playing higher rated players. Okay, I'm gonna send it one more time, Paul. We'll try one more time. Never get tilted losing to higher rated players. I just... Again, if it's a lot of games, I kind of understand it. If it's within like 200 points, but if it's in like, let's say 500 point difference, 600 points difference, and you get tilted losing, like, I just don't get it. Yeah, some people just don't. Design pain. I like that. I get tilted if I beat higher rated players. I start to worry for their mental. Yeah. Didn't know how to make it to chess.com though. I sent... Wait, do you send it to me on chess.com? What type of player? Because now you're talking like some serious work. Now my mind just has periods when my chess turns to garbage, and it's not that I get angry, it's just I feel my quality of play slipping. I mean, self-realization, there's nothing wrong with that. Never understand that. My biggest thrill is playing against better players. Yeah, I don't know. Trying to accept the challenge. Alright, Paul, let's both refresh chess.com. Hopefully. And that it clicks. There are some funny issues with the sending. Like, I don't know if any of you have experienced this, but you sent it to me. I don't. Oh, I do have a message now. Okay. Yeah, so Q join, it's the Q join, but you almost got it right, Mochi, the first time, except you did an N instead of a U, but it's exclamation point Q join. Infinite Potato, yeah. Groupie on YouTube, howdy. Oh wait. Like, you declined the challenge. Chess.com badly, chess servers are so much better. I don't know, dude. Like, the times I go back and play on Lee Chess, they have some similar issues from my experience. Like, I'm willing to accept that both sites are better and worse in some aspects, but I do feel like there's some rose-colored glasses a lot of times when it comes to Elite Chess because it's free. I think there's a lot of rose-colored glasses. Wait, my challenge was declined again. Oh, shoot! And I've challenged Paul too many times. I can't send it anymore. Let me send again. Let me try one more time, because if I Okay. Oh, wait, hold on! Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, I'm feeling very adventurous. So I'm gonna keep with my H4. Super fun. What is this? Chess. This is chess. This is a reverse Sicilian where I played H4. That's what I did last time. I played with the black pieces against Alias. Reading study so much better on lead chess. Yeah, so that I actually do agree. I think lead chess's study feature is way better. I think chess.com could clean theirs up a lot. Because their library, it's just not the same. So that I do agree with. Bishop c4 here. Interesting. Now, one kind of change I'm thinking about making, since I have this pawn on h4, I could try and play with like knight h3. Seems interesting. Alright, let's try it. You know, we have a Sicilian, but with h4, maybe knight h3 makes sense somewhere. L3000, welcome to the queue. Okay, whoa, wait a second. Now we get knight g4, which feels like feels like a win. That looks so dumb. Super fun. I mean, you don't have to play chess. It's just a focus puzzles, like doing puzzles based on specific openings. Oh, see, that I don't know about. Custom puzzles, I don't know about any of that. Drippy, you gotta beat me before you become a GM. You could also beat me after you become a GM. I think either should be a feeling of success. But maybe I'm crazy. I love chess, but knight h4, knight h4, or knight h3 hurts you. I mean, you know, why not? Hey Shumar, thank you for the follow. What's my opinion on stalemate? So I actually have wondered this. I have no issues with stalemate. But I do wonder if stalemate makes sense. Because in theory, shouldn't it make sense that the person stalemated lose? Right? Because the idea of checkmate is that you can't make a move to not be in check. So if stalemate's the same situation, you kind of lose. Because you can't make a move without being in check. I wondered. Something feels a little inconsistent sometimes on that. I'm really okay, wait, I should. Yeah, no, I think I want to take. But I am actually really tempted to play f3. Just kind of patch. I could play rook h2 as well. Maybe rook h2 makes more sense. Raid is coming. Oh, dun dun dun. I did watch some Norway chess today. Crazy. I mean, Magnus is in first, which feels funny. I'm not gonna lie. Tony made this point and I agree with it. Feels like Magnus, for his level, has been playing subpar. So, crazy to think he's still in first. Now, it feels like Magnus is playing subpar. A huge raid from Emily Plays Chess. Thank you so much. Well, she really does play chess. Doing the puzzles. Wait, how did the puzzles go? But stalemate makes it more fun. Oh, I do agree with that. All type of player, actually. Yeah. Big shout out. Guys, if you're not following Emily, drop that follow. It is a perfect time to do so. 41? I mean 41. Wait, what was the goal for Ceviche? I saw a post on Reddit in a non-chess sub that said stalemate is a dumb rule and every counter argument was unbelievably stupid. Yeah, I mean... Oh, 43? Dang! Wait, Emily. There was no requirement on getting Puzzle Rush. But I did get a 50, just warming up. So I'm not going to Ceviche. So if you need a Puzzle Rush credit, I will donate my credit to you. Ceviche, I mean, you still worked hard. You still worked hard. I'm gonna try and be the positive thing here, because I know Tony's probably sitting there like, no Ceviche. No, it's kind of like, I don't think stalemate makes a lot of sense personally. Outside of, it is clearly different from checkmate. And I think it is fun that it exists. But why? I'm doing the commentary for the Corporate Chess League tonight, and it's just like the timing's really awkward. Because with traffic, like driving to dinner and then away from dinner, and you know. Shang-Chi and Shogi, there's no stalemate rule. The stalemated player just loses. Yeah, it's... Because you kind of think of... Like, it makes sense. Because stalemate, it basically just means you don't have a move that wouldn't put you in check. So... Ooh, you know I want to play knight takes h7, and I know I'm gonna do it without thinking much about it, because that's how we play chess. It's just too tempting of an idea. Now I did calculate a little bit. I'm pretty sure it works, but here we are. I've been playing for 2 years now. Chess, you're going to the German Youth Chess Championship. How can I drastically improve? NANI? Dakota, you are the only one. Sorry. Cameron, thank you so much for the raid. Hope the stream was fantastic. Big shout out. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. I had a moment where I forgot that I did calculate this. I did have a plan. I did. I was worried. I'm like, man, did I just not even think about King G8? Wait, only in the stalemate was once considered a win for the stalemated player. What? That's crazy. Best chess player. I will. Give me a second. We could talk about your question. Ooh. And with the pawn. Dang, Paul. Sorry. Oh, Emily, it's I mean it's the North America Corporate Chess League. Like, it's run by Charlotte, but it's all over the place. Paul, GG. Yeah, G6. I mean, G6 is not. Feels like something's gone wrong in allowing me to get G5. Like probably. Okay, it says H6. I was gonna say F6, but yeah, I think you need to stop knight G5. Queen C2 here. Queen C2 here is crazy. Queen C2 so I can take D take C3. That's a brutal move to play. Wait. King G8's actually... Okay, hold on. I'll be honest, I was just planning on this G7 and thought this had to be okay for me. But I guess this is why we should calculate more before playing moves. It's technically kind of us. They should award both players 0.25 points if they stalemate instead of 0.5. Humiliating enough. I don't know. I mean, it would be interesting. I think it'd be interesting if stalemate was just a win, because under the basis that the person can't move without their king getting taken, which seems kind of fair. Janny, it's your time to shine. Considered F5. No, G6 was right. It was the right move, but it's basically like if you're playing G6, something already feels like it's gone a little bit wrong, and it was really just letting my knight get here because it's essentially a reverse Sicilian. I should have gone here. It's a reverse Sicilian, where you typically don't want to let the knight go there, and since I'm prepared to do it with H4, it's not bad. Crazy. This position is actually better for me than knight F3. Oh, H4, maybe not that crazy. Oh, look, H4. Another time. I feel like I get Caden effect. I have so many dumb moves. I mean, it is easy to trust your opponent if they're high rated. Ah, the move I wasn't ready for. All right. So I could keep trolling, but I'm half tempted to like try hard now to kind of punish the H5. Let's do it. Let's go serious now. There's a try and punish the H5. Trompowski, easy. Terrible with prophylactic moves to make them when I shouldn't make them and don't make them. To make them. Yeah, that's really in a certain mindset. I like to encourage people and say that thinking about what your opponent's doing is almost a higher priority. Because if you can at least prevent your opponent from doing what they want, then things are going well. The only two things that would make sense is stalemate loses or stalemate player has to pass. What I think is the most interesting about no stalemate chess is king plus pawn versus king is winning. That would change chess so much. When you have a plateau, how did you overcome it? Yeah, best chess player. Don't worry. It's just this whole stalemate thing. It's kind of in my mind now. The biggest thing I did for plateaus, honestly, is I worked harder. Like, when I got stuck, like, I just did more time on chess. Really worked on my calculation was the biggest thing, particularly. That's kind of a simple way to say what, plateau, like, a year-long struggle, but I think for the most part, like, that is. Oh, Paul, no worries. It's fine. If you're here, the internet issues, like, you can't always control that. Aha. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Actually, maybe I don't want to go bishop e2 yet. Let's start knight f4. Because I might want to go bishop d3. There's still a world where I want to go bishop d3. The way to overcome is rank down. No, I think when you're plateauing, like, keep putting in the work, maybe even put in more work, and like, yeah, it happens. It's it's a good reminder for me. Oh, by the way, on YouTube, Drippy, so the queue is run through Twitch. There's not much I can do. You do have to join there if you want to play. Mate with the knight. I wouldn't mate with the knight. The code, you gotta go to sleep. No worries. No worries. Thanks for tuning in. I will get you out of the queue. You can't leave. You once you're in, you're stuck. It's your life now. No, I have to do it manually. Work on the thing you're worst at. Ignore all the stuff you're good at. That's also not true. You should continue to improve the stuff you're good at. You will never reach a point of like you pass the end game test. It just doesn't exist. You don't pass the calculation test. You don't pass the positional test. I'm sorry. You can still improve. As soon as you stop improving, that's when you start failing. Hey, Paul, I like it. I like it. That mindset. Got at least the main one threat. Oh my gosh, I'm not even paying attention. Or am I? Hold on. Wait. Okay, I might have to like actually lock in here for a second. Just 1 second. Just one minute. Little brief moment in time. You need to lock in. No, sacking the queen's too crazy. Stop improving because you're already as good as you will get. Accept the reality and focus on what you can improve. That is not the right mindset, Blazing Heart. I could have played 96. I thought about some sort of 96. Lower your expectations to be happy. That's not it. Good gracious. I mean, could work actually. But that's not how you should do it. Goodness gracious. Okay, we probably can't get away with sacking the queen. That's likely too much. Likely. Lowered expectations musically. the anti-hype. The anti-hype. Why do you suck? You're just no good at anything in life. Instead of expecting things, you should expect nothing. Instead of doing stuff, you should do nothing. Only way to be successful for you at this time is to be the loser you are. It's funny when I feel motivated by that. Even though like the words are wrong, I'm not gonna lie. I feel motivated. Like damn, I don't want to be a loser. You're right. Stop telling me that. I'm gonna prove you wrong, punk. Don't be something, be nothing. Spent decades doing stuff and not improving. Blazing Art. This anti-hype's for you. Feel the lack of hype. Be the best loser. Lose more. I'm the biggest loser and I'm proud. the bonding happening. I would kind of practice endgames. I would kind of practice endgames against engines when I messed it up. But it was more just like playing through it than like more dedicated practice. But I actually do like that type of practice. If you have a winning position, practicing it on the computer, I do like. You say, well, we're all gonna die one day. YOLO. You only live once, so why spend the time on all that other stuff anyways, you know? The anti-hype speech. Tell your friends. Immortality. You only die once. True. Ugh. No, I think the closest thing to me, as far as like anti-hype, that I really think is hype, is around quitting. Like, I think having a real heart-to-heart that, like, hey, you can quit this anytime. You can. You can quit. It is fine. I think can actually be really, really good. But there's also a side to it, like even in chess, I think it's good to accept that we're bad. Like, I think there is a certain healthy mindset of realizing we are bad at chess. Because when you can really, in a good way, acknowledge, hey, I'm bad, I make mistakes, and then you can kind of use that to like turn it into motivation. Like, I'm bad, I make lots of mistakes, I'm gonna always make those mistakes, so I can't be too wrapped up in being discouraged. I just need to use that to say, okay, I make mistakes, so all I need to do is make sure I just make less mistakes and work on making less mistakes and being like a little bit better. Where is that speech from? Be a loser. Maybe I'll work on it. I'll work on it, Martin. I'll put it together. I'll be the guy. I've acknowledged that I'm bad at chess for a long time. But Paul, not to call you out, but I think you are a bit of an example where you push it too far in that direction. And I think of like some of the games where I feel like you kind of check out early, like, I'm bad, I'm making mistakes, like I should just, I'm gonna lose this game. Like, I think you sometimes turn it a little bit into, yeah, like I'm bad, I can't do this, rather than, okay, I'm bad, that's fine, that's reality. So what? Like, that just means it's time to improve. Cool, you're bad, good job. We all are. Now, time to improve. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm as good as I am, and that's good enough for me. I think there's also some value. I was talking to a friend yesterday about nature versus nurture, and just how, passion also fits in, and the one kind of change I think that nature and nurture are based on passion as well as lead into passion. Because it doesn't matter how naturally talented you are, it doesn't matter how much you nurture that talent if you don't have the passion. Wait, you're a 2600 player? Did I miss something? This is my rapid rating, yeah. I think the loser speech comes from how to be successful, as you have to try and fail a lot to succeed. Those motivation speeches. See, but the joke is, like, would you be motivated if there wasn't a catch? Like, if it's just like you just needed to hear today that, hey, I'm a loser. Not and that's okay. There's no and that's okay. It's just, yep, I'm a loser. Like, can you find motivation in that? I don't know, maybe. But there are some good ones out there, I'm sure. That do kind of turn it into a more positive message. Pretty sure 1700 can still beat a whole school. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, 1600, like 1600 already, you are definitely better than most chess players by like a good margin. Like at 1600, I typically consider like you're likely the best at your club. I actually don't know how we got here. There was some h4, h5 stuff, and some e5, and now, like, this position is just, it's very unique in a good way. Wait a second. Why is that not a free pawn? That looks very free. I'm gonna take it. Take first, think later. Are we talking of what ratings? 1600, but you'll still lose to 1100. Yeah, but like I said, you're probably the best at your club. You're 1600. There are some exceptions. You're probably your local club. How many Twitch viewers? We are currently sitting at 264 viewers on Twitch. That was a massive raid. Uh-huh.
We need you to move your car.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. You do need me to move my car. Dang. Well, that sucks for you guys.
What, viewer challenge?
Uh-huh, I'm in the middle of the game.
Unfortunately, I do not play like a GM.
Why not? Good. Just do it.
I can if I have stockfish beside me, but then it will get you banned.
Wouldn't get me banned. What are you talking about? This guy's gonna cheat against me and then try and report me. What? What the heck, bro? Atapi, there is a queue. So admittedly, I will not get through all the queue because I will have to go eat and stuff before this stream later today. The Corporate Chess League. Who's the scary man in the back?
I'm scary, I'm not scary.
Oh, Divinity's heading out for dinner. Alright, alright. That's wild, though. Can't play the GM strength unless I use a stockfish, and then you'll get banned. Just beat me up and take my lunch money already.
Oh, I probably wouldn't make it out tonight. That's sad.
It is very lame.
Are you winning yet? Okay.
I mean, it's winning.
It's an unresolved issue. Like your life.
Wow. Can you just, like... You know what? I'm not gonna move my car. Really? Why you just come down and be mean, bro? I think my life's a lot more resolved than yours, sir.
That might be correct. That might be correct.
Come and talking a big game. Just come and talking crap. Try to ask me to move my car. Talk garbage to me. Like, good lord.
That actually might be correct.
Maybe like be at least a little bit kind when you ask someone for a favor.
This is disgusting.
Dude, how's it going? I mean, it's not. It's just kind of gaining a move. Okay, actually, I think we get the king out of any knight c4 nonsense, or you know that. Well, maybe this is better defense. Whirly, how's it going? Well, that's just rude. So go explain to Tony why I won't move my car.
Because we cannot take the heat. You cannot take the sack.
Exactly. Yep, tell him that.
I'm ready.
No, I told Kingsley to that I'm not gonna do it.
Dance, we're stuck.
Yeah. He came down and he was just being rude, so.
I was not being rude.
He was being rude. He's telling me I'm a loser and I gotta do things with my life, and he's trying to report me to chess.com or something and get me banned, even though he's the one cheating. Like, I just wild.
I wish.
You wish.
Dang.
Not a good thing to say. My
Wait,
friend.
what did you just say? What did he just say?
I wish I could play like I was cheating.
That's still bad.
That's not bad.
Jenny, GG. Wow. I don't even know if I should let this guy out in the world now.
Wow.
Maybe my car being there is perfect, man.
Ugh. Just let me out into the world then.
All right. Okay, so I'll move my guard, but only if Kingsley stays here. The responsible thing after. Wait. Okay, 6. Oh yeah, that just makes sense. Dang. Alright. Who's next? Ninja is next. Ninja, I'm gonna check you off. Send your challenge. I will be right back. I gotta let Tony out.
Bathroom break.
And bathroom break, of course. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Dun, 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 dun. Wait. Who here has beat one of the Sharkz? Ding. Yeah, Tony, I mean, Tony's getting pretty good. Alright, Ninja, did you oh, yeah, you did. Wait, rated? Send unrated, my guy. No, Canty's a beast. Drippy, the viewer, I mean, there's just a queue. There's just a queue. I tried to see if I could run it through and do combined queue on Twitch and YouTube, but I couldn't see a way to do it. Blazing Art, what do you mean? This is what I'm playing. I'm playing H4. This is a thing, man. It's been working so well. I keep getting good positions. So I'm sticking with it. Yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked. This is my best stuff, man. Y'all on YouTube, go live there. You ain't playing music. Go live there. You ain't playing music. There should be music on both. Quite the disrespectful opening. I mean, it's not. It's like equal. And then I just play as if I'm playing black, but with H4. And it's just, it's the question of who can adapt better to the inclusion of H4 with the white openings. Now, playing F3, that's disrespectful. I'd still do it, but, you know. Kunj is your best. It's your best rapid win. Wait. Yeah, he's a beast, man. Remember when we used to play this opening and sacrifice the rook? Yeah. The Brandon or the band? Yeah, Drippy's saying there's music. I feel like there was something with Yogi's message. Just didn't quite click. An opening is disrespectful unless you punish it. Exactly. I mean, Brandon beat Ikaru with 1A4 in the world rapid, I think it was. So in a rated rapid game, he beat him with 1A4. Like, it's a thing, man. Actually, I think this line is worse for you. Yeah, because you have to play H6. Because I have H4, you have to watch out for this. Which I think makes this line just better with the inclusion of H4. Because now you're kind of downtime. Hold on. C4. No, I think we do... which one first? Maybe it doesn't even matter. Well, maybe it does matter. Yeah, the Brandon. Bisou! Yeah, the anonymous GM. Yeah, I mean, he admitted up front that that was him. You can go live at the same time. Yeah, we're on Twitch and YouTube. Yogi, we do it through Restream. So basically the way it works is Restream, essentially we stream it to there and then they blast it out to Leech us and YouTube. I'm gonna keep trusting my gut here. Now I feel like I should maybe slow down at some point coming up, but right now I'm gonna keep trusting. Keep trusting my gut. If you had music, Google. YouTube gives you strikes. It would, but we play non-copyright music. Wait a second, can I just take B7? Hold on. I think I could just take B7. I think he muffed up. I didn't realize it until this very moment. Because I was thinking about Queen A4 first, and then Queen D7, take, King takes, then Bishop takes B7 if I can get away with it. But I think it's just a better time to do it here. Because if he takes the knight, I check first, queen here, I trade, then I take the rook, I'm up the exchange. If he plays rook b8, I can just move my knight, and then knight d6. Ho 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 ho! Noma, thank you for the follow. H4, 1 H4, we're cooking up, man. It's too powerful. It's just too good. Knight b5. I mean, be careful. Be careful. Don't give me suggestions. What the game ongoing? It is a fair question though. I like this one a little bit better, because I don't want to block Queen A4. It at least was my thinking. I feel like there's a lot of value in queen a4 at some point, just as an option. So I didn't want to block it. Crazy. I'm getting a lot of white games in these challenges. I guess just... No, I've gotten white in every rapid game so far. Which is strange. The only ones I didn't was the bullet games against art chess. But then like I still started white. I only got black because we rematched. What do they just sack the exchange? So he could. But I don't think it leads to anything, right? Because we get the trade and take, and he's still pretty undeveloped. What if they push the D? Then I'll do the same things, all the things. I'll do all the things. I might probably should switch to blitz after this. If people in the queue are okay, it's probably better if I do some blitz to try and make it through the queue a bit better. Cause I don't have a ton of time left. Maybe. What do you think? I guess it depends on traffic. Maybe I have an hour. Yes, maybe we still got that. Stepped on a bee. Crazy. My dog stepped on a bee. Where's that Johnny Depp? Yeah, I was trying to explain this to a friend. So a friend he's 2300, very good player. But I was trying to explain this to him about kind of unconventional openings, because I think in his mind, if I were to do something like this against him, especially in like a classical game, I think he would find it disrespectful. But the thing about openings like this is the ability to just take someone out of their opening knowledge is so valuable that having having a minus 0.2 position, but you kind of know what's going on, compared to having a 0.3 position, but you don't know what's going, you don't know what's going on. Like, it's almost better to have the slight disadvantage. Once you don't flag me, okay. Just keeping it out there, you know. Joke's on you. I've studied the case opening. Shoot. I haven't studied it, but I think I understand my black openings well enough to kind of adjust pretty well to the inclusion of H4. And so far there is some definite benefits to the H4 inclusion. Ooh, okay. Knight G6, unexpected. But, okay, hold on. So he's planning Queen A4, King E7. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I'm gonna play 94. I'm just gonna play 94 and figure it out. I, I can't be bothered to calculate Queen A4 first or Bishop C6. Like, I took a pawn. I took a pawn. I'm up a pawn. I still have Queen A4 ideas. Like, I don't need to calculate this. C-Paul, there you go. Is he 2300 over the board or online? Are you asking? Oh, my friend. Yeah, 2300 over the board. Over the board. Yeah, sorry. Forgot for a moment that that's what I was talking about. Yeah, but I think there's like generally that kind of misunderstanding in the chess community. Like, I think we just talk so much about the value of openings that we've sort of lost we've lost the perspective on the value of surprises. Okay, now... Yeah, maybe I should have checked first, then 94. Maybe it made more sense. You break to 2700, you're the best of the elite and something. That's true. If you get up to 2700 FIDE, you're definitely in an elite crowd. Yeah, the king would have been worse on 7, for sure. But it's okay. He's just gonna flag. Like, to be honest, at the end of the day, he's just flagging. Does it have to be unrated? Yes. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could explain it, but just yes. I think life's simpler if I just say, yep, it's gotta be. Okay. Game's not over yet. I guess I can't blunder my face. Is he an FM? Nah. Not yet. Not yet, but hopefully. I think he's good enough. Just gotta play the wacky openings, I guess. GG. Who's an FM? Not anyone I'm talking about right now. Ooh, yeah, Ninja. I mean, this is like I think a very bad Grunfeld line, to go into with H4. Because yeah, I mean, you can't play E6 and like it's already kind of a sus line. But if you have to spend the tempo because you can't play E6 right away, then it's like really just very, very... Yeah, Queen A4 first, but other than that, I think it wasn't too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, okay. Well, if you didn't know the line, that would make some sense, yeah. Alright, a win. Shut me or challenge. See, that's the thing. It's a surprise. Oh, a win was down for the 3-minute. Let's go. We can do it. We can do a couple games. It's okay. I mean, double pawns on the e-file looked nice, and then I realized everything was about to unfold. Yeah, no, I mean, that is a line. Like, that's that one with reverse colors. It is. It's one of the more suspicious lines, because, yeah, you get decent play against the center. But it's, like, extra suspicious with the inclusion of H4. Because, yeah, it's that same Grunfeld line. I'm just up a tempo with H4. Alberto, wait, what? You feel fit and skinny. Congratulations. I think. At least you're saying it, so it feels like that's something you want congratulations about. Yeah. Yeah. You know, maybe. No, let's go here first. Because the queen trade feels like it will be nice for me, so you can't avoid it with f6, but then we're ready with pressure here. Haha, Kramnik's still thinking everyone is using a program but Magnus. I will say, I feel like that whole situation's close to blowing up. Because Emil Sutovsky kind of called out Kramnik on his response to Navarro, which I think was fair. Like, when someone, whether you feel at fault or not, when someone posts basically saying something you did sent them in like a very negative direction, okay, you can still stand for your point and be like, hey, look, like, I feel like this isn't... I feel like that's unfair, like, this is what I did, here's why I did it, you know. Like, you could still maybe say something along those lines, but still be compassionate to the, hey, like, I'm sorry that it did that to you, or... So I think the call out by Satovsky was very reasonable. But you know Kramnik. There's gonna be Kramnik. Doesn't give two darns. The dog was pink. I don't know. I just GG. My personal take on Kramnik, I feel like he just got too lost in his frustration with chess.com that he can't. He's kind of losing sight of sense. It really does feel like I really think above all he just has this issue with chess.com. And he brands it as going after cheaters, but it feels very much like a more anti-chess.com than anything. By who he's going after and what events he's targeting and yeah. Yeah, Magnus is the one person that gets a pass in his eyes. I wonder, I'm actually curious, like random thought, but does Kramnik think Magnus is better than him? Like, is that the line? Is that what it is? I don't know, but is it? Treating this like a rapid game. Like, Magnus gets a pass because that's the one person Kramnik's willing to accept is better than him at online blitz and chess in general. Oh, wow, man. Where are some chess tournaments held for 1.5 to 2 hours? David, are you asking as that, like, in your eyes, that's long or that's not long enough? Because generally the reason for shorter... I did not mean to click that. I went to click the pawn because I was going to play g5 and... Okay, we're going back. Fine. The last game, rook b1, pinning the bishop was a blunder. One could get the rook in the corner to attack your queen in the center, but you'd still be winning the game. Wait, the last game? Like like I played against Awen? Rook b1. This chess.com, this is. Oh, the 10-minute game against... Wait, against Ninja? What? I'm actually really confused. Lenora, how's it going? I should actually speed up. I've played knight f7 so many times this game. Way too many times. Big fan of the game 30 years ago. Yeah, I really like the technological advancement for chess, of the internet and being able to play from anywhere, and even some of the resources I think are fantastic. I'm really torn on engines though. Like there is a part of me that kind of feels like if chess engines didn't exist, like chess would just be better. GG, GG. Wait, okay. Sorry, Win. I'm all wrapped up in. What was this? I lost. I had a 3-point. Oh, Rook B1. Yeah, and he could have played Rook D8. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I checked out a little bit because he was so low on time that I just felt like I was likely to flag him instead of beating him. Yeah, I just checked out. Man, I can't. The amount of times we played Knight F7 was a bit too many. A6. Oh, Knight B6. I guess you take. Yeah, it was a miss. I wonder why. Dang, I'm apparently not playing my best chess today. It's so colorful. Mistake, mistake, mistake. Oh, good gracious. Lord Dory, send me your challenge. Just might be harder to get into without engines. Really? Really? You think so? Did I see the Australia comeback? I did not. So good. Wait, in Armageddon, right? Because they drew. Yeah, I didn't see their game. Stockfish thinks everything under 4,000 is a mistake. Yeah. So that tactic you were doing before you did it, though, that's a common puzzle. They basically made it themselves, yeah. Why don't I have the option? What do you mean? You don't have the option? The option of what? It's not a button to challenge. $5-minute. I like a good old 5-minute compromise. Not 10 minutes, but maybe a little bit faster. Is that the game? Oh my goodness. I was very losing. Dang, and then it was... Wait, what? Then it was very winning? Dang. Alright. That works. We can't play Grunfeld. We're trying to be adventurous. I know I'm black and I can't do my H4 stuff. Let's go wild. Let's King's Indian defense this. So drunken Master Jackie Chan is hard to find. I mean, that does sound hard to find. Mate in one jump scare. Yeah, for real. The Grandmaster. Wait, that drunken master. Is that what? Dude, is that what you're saying? You're saying I'm a drunken master? Big bet 3,000 everywhere now. hey, you know. Well, so the thing is, 6-4 is I'm definitely not making it to you in queue. I have probably about 30 minutes. Gotta eat before the Corporate Chess League, which starts in about 2 hours. Yeah, at this point, the 5-0 is... we're compromising. Yeah. No, at some point I'll actually start this on time, and then... you know. Will you reach IM? I don't know. It could be really hard for me to reach IM. Is this a line? Is this a thing? Is what he's doing a thing? I didn't think this was a thing. Bishop G5, Queen D2? Okay. Well, I mean, let's keep it. Let's keep going. The good old days when you had max 5 people in queue. Those were some old days, man. Don't worry. If you get here early in the stream, those days still exist. It's not like it fills up in 2 seconds. All right. This might be crazy. But B5, there's a semblance of logic behind it. Is it good logic? Probably not. Is it logic? Yeah. The golden days may be yet to come. You know. That's right. Best is ahead of us. Let me I don't know what I want to do. Okay, I kind of. Some ideas with knight takes c4, which I think we're going to get, actually. Because he's trying to checkmate me. Dang, 6-4 got your blitz peak. Glad to hear it. Zep, thank you for the follow. Did a few times for last. I think one time I got second out of 2 players. Store chess was there, chess time machine and others. Dang. Wait. Second? I mean, that's a solid second. We as people should have to perish like plants. Wait, what do you mean by that? Perish like plants? Because we do kind of perish like plants. We deteriorate, we go into the soil. Oh, good morning, sir. I don't care. I'm taking it. Show me. Okay, you're saying my knight's trapped. I do believe that. But here's the thing. Should I calm down and actually, like... I could take this first, too. Like a reasonable human being. Imagine being reasonable. Wait, what did I ignore? That's because I was playing and it took him a while to beat me. I might be insane. Yes. NANI? Hey! Matt, thank you so much for the raid. Big shout out, guys. If you are not following Matt already, drop that follow. Super cool guy. Always has a good vibe about it. And thank you for the follows, Oletsky and Alex2B7. Why don't we talk about life and death more? I mean, if you want to. Here, I guess I'm here for it. H-Plar, how's it going? Beak and Dave, thank you for the follow. All right, we went for the second tactic. He doesn't want the, okay, finally takes the pawn with the check. But we're up a piece. Oh, wait. Matt dropping the potential collab. That would be sweet. It is a little bit tricky right now because I'm no joke. I'm gonna be gone almost the entirety of the month of June, like out of town. But I would be super down to collab sometime. So we'll have to work that out. This is not a pin it to win it situation. This is more a pin it to inconvenience my opponents. Oh. Hold on. I want to get fancy with it so badly. No. Let's just take a pawn. All right, take care. Take care. Yeah, it sounds good, Matt. Attorney, so I'll be working at the National Open, which is next week, actually, leaving Wednesday. Then I'll go straight from National Open to Utah just to go visit, family and friends for a little bit. And then I'll be back for like 3 days. Dory, GG. I don't think there was any reason to let me take on C3. Yeah, and maybe even taking the moment to take, like, even if you play something like this, like, take a moment before you keep attacking. The piece noise is crazy. Wait, you don't like these noises? Why are you playing chess and talking on our talk about existential dread and death live stream? Great question. Because I wanted to. Dang, H-Plar, you're actually the first one I've ever heard not like this piece noise. Yeah. I mean, you can still stand by it. That not me judging you, but that's interesting. Taking a small break from Blitz after reaching 2300. Now it's been 3 months, Lenora. What? Dory is winning at life. But you do you, obviously. Thank you, H-Bar. I appreciate it. I felt judged so hard. You do you is the ultimate, like, yeah, I don't care enough to care. Alright, Mochi. Yeah, we did the little bit of shift to Blitz, and it's been good. It's been good. We all judge sometimes. Ain't that the truth? And it's a good thing. Like, you gotta judge. You gotta make good judgments. You gotta judge at least a little bit. If you're not judging, then I don't even know what you're doing with your life. How am I sitting? 6-4, I'm not sitting on the double peaks. If you go look at my history, You'll notice I did not sit on one of them. But I am still over 3,000, yes. Hey Panda, how's it going? No, 6-4. I played something like 30-something bullet games the other night. Naru, your position in queue is 9. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I will probably have to finish the stream before I get to you. If I'm being honest, that feels very likely. We're just going for it, you know? We're going for it. It looked really fancy, but simple. I thought you grinded to 2-3,000s and then quit for a while. I did like not play a rated game for a week. This is true. But I had to start playing, and I started with Bullet. Every stream you do on Twitch, it's on YouTube, right? Yes. Well, for the most part, they're actually when we stream OTB stuff, typically it will not be on YouTube. Because we're streaming from the phones, and the phones just can't restream. Chess Nerd, I probably will not get to your game. I think I'm gonna have time for like 3 or 4 more people if we're doing Blitz. But it just, who knows. Alberto, glad to hear you are feeling awesome. Will we upload the IRL tourney stream later? We will not. At least we haven't. H-Plar, thank you for the follow, despite hating my chessboard noises. Much appreciations. That's literally what I was thinking was the benefit of the night on E2. That I wasn't blundering Rook G3. It's okay though, because his pawn structure is pretty garbage. And the activity is almost worth it. Mochi, if you want to do like longer, we can do 5-0 or 3-2. Like I would do increment. Max, what happened? I want to say GG because I feel like it was a GG, but that last move was just so bad that I like you. I'm sorry. You know, it was a good game. Like, it was pretty solid. You didn't crack. Whoa, wait, my knight C3. That's funny. Even though I forgot about G3 is still actually the best. How about a 45 plus 45 3 check? There, accept my challenge. Look, Davina, you can call me whatever name you want. I will not accept that challenge. That's no chance. 45 plus 45. Like, even if it's a normal chess, I don't know if I'd accept that. Crazy. Oh, Max, well played, well played. All right, Mochi, your time. 45 plus 45. Ooh. I actually was a little... Someone randomly, some like 600 randomly challenged me to a 2-hour game the other night. I was half tempted. Not gonna lie. Get 45 minutes every move. Oof, like in the right situation, I can be for that. Like I can happily spend a ton of time on some positions. It's just I gotta get in the zone for it. What's my favorite and least favorite variant? That's actually a good question. So I would say chess 960, but I'm not gonna include that because that's kind of lame. So I'd probably go Bug House or Crazy House as my favorite. Least favorite, as far as the more normal variants, Sometimes it's 4-player chess. Sometimes it's 4-player. Do I still play matches against Anya Knight? Yeah, sometimes I still play. I played Bullet against him last week. I know, like 4-player is just on occasion is such a pain because like they just beat me up. like it's usually me, Tony, H1 chess, and then one other person. And it's fun until they just say, yeah, screw the GM, and then it's like why would that be fun? Mochi. You can send. I would prefer Blitz. If you really don't want to do Blitz, I will do Rapid. Oh, Steven, I mean, thank you on the 3. I gotta see. I gotta play some Blitz. I haven't played Blitz since. I have played Bullet since, but. You're kind of 4-player, thinking 2 teams. Yeah, 2 teams would be better. Maybe I should do that. Because the way 4-player usually goes. Oh, your jump. Okay, this is you. Cool. Is I usually win the first game. And in their defense, I do usually win the first game by like a crazy margin. Wait, why the free pawn? I usually win the first game by like 100 to like 30 point for second place margin. And then they just say, screw the GM. And after that, 4-player chess is no fun. Because obviously, if they team up, I lose. And I don't just lose like, oh, that was fun. I lose like, yeah, that was no fun. Like, you guys just push me on the ground and beat me up. Like, what? I get it. Don't worry. It's just not fun. And it's not even like they like someone will kind of beat me up until they're like, "Hey, this other guy's bigger and stronger than me. I should beat him up a little bit because if it's just me and him, I'm going to lose." No, like they just beat me up. That's it. Gunnar, how about you play me? Man, I wish we could get it on YouTube as well. I do want to do right by the YouTube audience, but I haven't found a way. But I think it's also because we use Stream Elements, and the Stream Elements doesn't seem to work as well with YouTube in general. I think is part of the issue when I was looking at it. That's why you turn it on. Wait, there's an anonymous filter? Wait, there's an anonymous filter on 4-player chess? No way. Oh my goodness, that sounds awesome. That sounds way cool. I would love to do that. I might actually enjoy 4-player chess again. The trauma. I mean, it's kind of. It's not even like they beat me up a couple of games and then like game 4 they'll leave me alone. No, like once I win that first game, like it's just done. It's why I like the first game. That's why I win by such a crazy margin, because I try super hard, because I know like my only chance to win anything in 4-player chess is that first game, and so I try hard. But maybe I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe the secret is I should lose the first game. Maybe that's part of the problem. Because I do try hard on that first game, because I feel like it's my only chance, but it's a long-winded way to say 4-player chess is probably my least favorite. I think there are other ones I wouldn't like if I played them more, but it's a bit tricky. Now, I will say, while Bughouse I do put as my one of my favorite variants, I do have a love-hate relationship with online Bughouse. Because, like, it's still just as fun playing it online as normal, I think, like, at times. But it's also just a huge pain when people just keep resigning games, like they won't play, or they stall out a bunch, or they're just like overall being jerks. Yeah, like online Bughouse can be insanely toxic. Like, don't get me wrong. I think a little bit of trash talk is good at times, and I think a little bit of trash talk, like even to your partner, can be fine. But if all you can do is just be an absolute... One sec, I have to think. Jerk. Let's stay with that one. Then this kind of ruins it. Just players being toxic, crazy. I know, right? Information is great to give as long as Sword doesn't drop to your least favorite. Anti-chess will always be your least favorite. No, I feel like I could enjoy the games. I think I picked 4-player because I have actively had negative experiences. Like, some variants I just are kind of so-so to me. But 4-player, yeah. Like, actually, I actually, like, don't enjoy it. Or, like, would rather not do it. Still kind of, like, the conversation and the trash talk can still be fun. Like, I don't hate the collab part, but the actual 4-player is a pain sometimes. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, the online community is just crazy. Because I feel like chess players in general are pretty kind people in person. Maybe not your experience, but I feel like it's my experience. Like, I actually like the chess community, and, you know, when you're just hanging out, having a good time, like, I think it's pretty good overall. Whoa, 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 whoa! You're living a dangerous game. I probably should have thought about this. But I was really thinking that you're just toast somewhere here. Hopefully I didn't rush to a conclusion too soon. But yeah, the online... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Vasimer, English? Do you speak English? English would be much appreciation. Shut up, you better be saying something good about... You know. That could be. Do you call this chess? I do call this chess. Becky, how's it going? I keep thinking he's toast, and then he, like, barely holds on. And then I think he's toast, and then he barely holds on. And then I think he's toast, and he just won't die. This is the ultimate checker variant. The trolling. Yeah, that could have been annoying. Keep the bishop, bring the Brooks in. What, Caden? The Renegade. Whoa, what's up with you? Calm down. Sounds like an annoying girlfriend. What? Sorry. What's up? I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, Renga? Oh, Becky, nice. Get that survival 50. I would be really annoyed if it's not just like... I mean, I'm about to be really annoyed. Like, how is this not just toast somewhere? What? Am I the problem? Maybe I'm the problem. I don't know. Let's just put the rook up there. Dang. Jumping jellyfishes. uh. All right. Now there's got to be something, right? He just won't die. Funky monkey. How are you still alive? How is this real? It's crazy. I mean, he's doing well. Kudos. Kudos. Okay, I'm not, this feels good, but it's kind of the same, like, same kind of note. Like, it feels good for me, but it's not entirely over. You know, I win the queen, but rook and bishop. Bishop looks, the dark square bishop looks pretty nice. Yeah, like I can't take here, because bishop c3. Thinking jumping sharks, okay. Utska. Trying to translate a little bit. Yeah, I think I missed something simpler somewhere. I don't know where, honestly. Mervet is here too. Dun dun dun. What a wild day. What'll happen? I will break through. I will checkmate your face. I'm very determined. Nice. Free 20 minutes. Well, I have about one more game after this, and I think I gotta call it. Gotta go eat food for the next stream. Okay, let's try it. This is still not simple. I cannot believe this. Cannot believe this. Okay, Shav, how's it going? Wait, Blazing Art, why are you afraid of Smurfit? What did she do to you? I just don't. Let's just stop. I mean, I'm protecting. I am protecting, but I just, no. There's a little bit of temptation here. Queen takes d2. He cannot. I don't believe he can stop me from queening. Hopefully we calculated this correctly. Quit chess and too well in school. Yeah, don't procrastinate your school, man. Take, push, yeah, simple. Simple, plenty of time. Oh, okay, wow. What a resourceful little guy. What was queen takes d2? Simplifying. That's what it was. Simplification. Yeah, I mean, I think he... I almost feel like giving me the pawn was to throw me off. I think he is a pretty solid player. Murphy, there are no traps here. There's no traps. You can, I don't know how it works, but you can start as a lower rated player. What a name. Chess Bacon, thank you for the follow. Dang. Now I'm hungry. Film man, this guy is not camera shot and is good looking. Film man? Wait, who's the film man? Life trap of prioritizing chess over other things. That is a big commitment for sure. Hey Shao, you want to play OTB, but there are no tournaments around here in Kolkata, India. There's no tournaments? I mean, India is a big country, but I would have, like, with the chess craze and Gukesh being world champion, that, you know, could find something. Rude. All right. I think that should be it. I think that should pre-move checkmate. Rubik's, how's it going? I got one more. The one last person will be Creeper. If Creeper is here. Creepers will have to be the last one. GG. Man, where did I miss it? Where let's see the wins that I missed. Okay, so here Bishop A6. I obviously should have done Bishop H1. Screw you, computer. What the? Bishop H1. Yeah, I did space Queen F3. Would have complicated my task. Queen e4. I should have played. Okay, f5 actually does make. Does it? Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, f5. I actually was thinking about this. No, now knight g1 with bishop f3. I didn't see this bishop f3, but this knight g1 idea I did. Queen h, man, yeah, okay. So all these like queen h5s and knight takes f2 is the brilliant. Knight takes f2 is the brilliant, but rook d1's like, whatever. Wait, it actually equalized for a move. Wow, with c6. c6 could have put me in a tough spot. Dang. Dang! I did see Gukesh get beat by Carlsen. Crazy. Is Creeper fun there? That's crazy, K-Shop. 4 to 5 hours to play OTB is crazy to me. Rubik's, wait, why do I make you sad, Rubik's? Alright, doesn't look like Creeper is there, so L3000, who literally just dropped a message. Let's go to you, and I think we're gonna finish there. Paul, enjoy dinner. Yeah, for those others in queue, sorry, I do try to do this every Thursday. Now it'll be a little tricky. We'll be in Vegas, so our schedule will be all over the place, but should have some time the next week. Maybe do some arenas or something, hopefully. Hope to catch you then. At what age did I become a GM? Are you worse, Patzer? L3000? I seem to remember that that's you. In the back of my head. I became a GM at 16. I just turned 16. Yeah, okay. Jets, challenge me. Let's challenge me to a 5-minute game. Like right now. Remind me your username if it's different. You a GM? I surprisingly am. I know, right? 16? How the hell? I mean, you know, you can do a lot of things when you sell your sanity for it. You will be surprised what you can do. Chess is easy. Exactly. See, Daniel Klatev, you understand. You know how it is. Wait, is this not a thing here? Is this not a problem? I forget the theory. Joseph. Okay, Joseph. That's right. That's right. Okay, 5-minute challenge. You can send it. You can make it happen. Dang, Daniel Klatev, you have 3,000 bullet. You're cooking up, my guy. He takes, bishop h6. Maybe it's no big deal. Let's do this instead. Alright. Alright, this is a little tough. 5-0. Little 5-0 action is kind of tricky to throw in the mix with the 10-minute game, but we're gonna do it. Daniel Klotz, you've only been playing for 2 years? Dang. Mochi, it wasn't too bad, man. You were resilient. Why is it not? Did he just move? He must have just moved. Okay, I was like, why is it not switching? Yeah, because he actually hadn't moved yet. I'm taking too long. That would be a bad idea. Let's not do that. Dang, and you're 3,000 elo? Dude. Danny Platev, you know how I feel about you. I have some feelings. But hey, man. All right. This is good. This is good. I mean, I need this. Rook d4. I mean, you know, that combined with a sudden rating increase out of nowhere, you know, it looks a bit funny, my guy. But you know how I feel. I just hope I'm wrong. No, he's actually that rating. Like I believe it. The way he got to that rating, I don't know. It's my skepticism, but you know that's beside the point. I think we have an understanding. Daniel Glatev knows I feel this way, and you know. Just how it is. Let's do a little check. Do a little check action. The thing about simuling is I kind of put myself in pressure to play faster in the rapid game. But I think it's alright. Hey, Blazing Heart, I'm just asking questions. I'm not. That's annoying. That's annoying, actually. Okay. It's okay. Like, this is still... I'm slightly better with what I feel to be a more dangerous rook, but... That's a bit funny. Here, maybe? I think it's a good start. I don't know. I gotta start somewhere. Clock's ticking down on this game. Okay. Yeah. Take here now. Wait, his account's 6 years old? 2 times 5. I mean... Basically 2. 6-4, don't accidentally draw. Win! believe 2,000 in a year playing 8 hours a day, but 3,000 would be a hard sell. What's the fastest someone's improved? Any real data? That's actually a good question. Actually would be interested in seeing that. Didn't do it on purpose. 6'4", I feel like you did. Feel like you did. Feels on purpose. Mr. Lammy? Dang, you lost to a... Or you drew... No, you threw against a Lammy? A Mr. Lammy? Crazy. Magnus guy did get the GM pretty fast. It wasn't too bad. GG, GG. All right, now can we win this game? Great question. Double Plum, thank you for the follow. Dang, Smurfit. Was that was it really a 3-month break? Because I'm pretty sure you showed me the game that you did play, but 3 months? Is that real? That's crazy. Where does the time go? I am doing another stream, but it will be a commentary. Hey, I mean, thanks for the patience, chat. Much appreciations. It's hilarious how India's best rapid and blitz player. Man, Vishy still takes it. Now, Arjun will pass him though. Like, Arjun's gonna be a speed beast. He already is, like, pretty monstrous, but give him a few years. Like, I think Arjun will be one of the top rapid and blitz players. April 2nd. Damn. Yeah, that feels crazy. Okay, a little check here. First, the check to open up the bishop. Ah. Yeah, I don't want to take yet. Played a couple games on April 2nd, but it was March when you were really playing. Yeah. Dang. Ding! Seen worse Pats or in Ben Feingold streams. Pretty solid. I'm actually surprised. It must have been one game was really close. Like there was one game that I feel like we played that was close enough that I actually believed that we've at least drawn before. I guess I won him, but the game must have been super. Okay, actually, okay, take 25 games played since February. That's crazy. 6-4. You want me to look at a game at mid game? Dang. Yo. Against Sayus, 20. Sayus is 2,500. That's interesting. Makes sense, because that's when I started playing that other game, you know about. I mean, yeah, that's, you know, not bad. Alberto feeling a little reckless over on YouTube. Am I Dina's friend? I don't know. I don't know if she would say that I'm her friend. I don't know. To get friend status with Dina, it takes a lot, man. I don't know. It's a mystery. GM in 1 week is easy. I mean, it's not too bad, you know. We all are. It's like 6-0. Yeah. Interesting. More of a colleague or associate. Yeah, that is how she often looks at things. But no, I think deep down, I think me and Tony are Dina's friends. It might be really deep down though, but I do think somewhere she does view us as friends. Real strategy gaming, your Ben Feingold's friend. He's easier to become friends with. He's more generous with his friendship status. How deep? It's pretty far down there, Smurfit. Yeah. Yeah, this is a slightly tough call, because I could just play Rook H2. You know what? Now that I say it, just play Rook H2. You know what? Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Rubik's was gotten by an ad. Ding. Okay, the next step, I think we go... I want to say King F3. You go to casinos with Feingold? Yeah. I think Feingold is going to be in Vegas. Tapichka, how's it going? Yeah. The two pawns like this first rook is not a particular theory I would say I'm overly up on, but I have a rough idea. No, fine gold, it's poor silver, 6-4. It's fine gold, poor silver, premium platinum. Okay, but this is not it. This is not it. I don't know, it might just be winning altogether, because my pawn and king are active enough. Might be. Yeah, we're gonna lose that pawn, and we're gonna lose it with check, but all we need is the F pawn now. Can you want to bribe me to raid someone? You could probably do that right now, honestly. Because that is it. We are finishing with L3000. GG. Let's take a quick game review look. Very balanced. Yeah, I wasn't sure about this whole swing the rook around idea. Because I was playing the other game as well. Like, that was just what was clear to me. But, yeah, I guess you just keep... Oh, King E2 is tough. But it makes sense. I guess you want to put your rook here. Oh, it considers King F3 a slip. So maybe you can hold this position. that true? No, it's... Maybe it's true. Rook A7. Yeah, King G3. Where's the table base? No, the computer's being delusional. Wow, King E4 is a draw. Yeah, okay, because then you kick me back. Okay. They are not on. Whoa, wait, what's that Sigma Shark? Dang, that 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Smurfit. Wiggly. Should I be worried? Okay, they're not live right now, but I gotta check this. On the tab. It is on the tab. Looks chill. I'm gonna follow this guy. So I keep in mind for the raid. Sulfur and water F's up silver, but it's cheaper. That's why gold is better. But silver is actually the best conductor in the world other than for that. Pokemon is a kid's game. Fantastic. But also for adults. Becky52, nice. Very nice. Whoa, Davina just started streaming. She was all talking earlier. So that seems like a good person to drop a raid for. Broke 2,200 watching and play. Hey. Alright. And Cloudtip, you got 190 rating to date. Chess is easy. Chess is easy. Nah. I don't think the good old Botez sisters, you know, are too I don't know what I was gonna say, but I'm gonna leave it there. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. For those that I missed in the queue, I am sorry. It's a little bit shorter today because, you know, I gotta eat, and eating is important. I'll be back in an hour. Oh man, I really gotta go. I'll be back streaming in an hour, hopefully. Eating may or may not happen. I have to head and go get that stream set up. So, thank you all for being here. GG's. And, yeah, go show Simply Divina some absolute appreciation. And hopefully see you soon.